This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
You know what I'm tired of? Sick and tired of? Grifters in the Republican Party. Charlatans, liars, just garbage humans. And the Trump family is replete with this particular flavor of human being. And it is odd, you know, when they say that birds of a feather flock together, it is an amazing thing to me that even the Trumps, the bloodline of the Trumps, are able to connect with other shameless grifters. In this case, as you read from the title of the video, Lara Trump, Eric, the worst of the sons. Worst meaning, you know, lack of faculties. He's the disappointment. What does it say, as an aside, what does it say when you've got Donald Trump Jr. as a big brother and you're still the disappointment in the family? Well, Lara Trump went on Fox News yesterday and made an astounding claim. Now let me get back to my original point of the grifters in the family, that the kids, Eric, Don Jr. With Kimberly Guilfoyle now, and Eric with Lara Trump, Donald Trump himself with Melania. These people are shameless grifters and charlatans who will say anything, will sink to the lowest of the low depths out there in order to protect themselves and defend themselves and get more and more and more and more and more. Yesterday on Fox News, Lara Trump made the audacious claim that because of Letitia James, the Attorney General of the state of New York, shutting down Trump's charity, that likely kids with cancer died because of Letitia James, because the Donald J. Trump Foundation was so altruistic, was so giving, was so charitable, that they were giving away money just like a printing machine, like a money tree in the back of the Trump's house, giving it away to cancer kids. And because Letitia James shut down the charity for no reason, cancer kids died. An outrageous, I mean, the audacity and the boldness of the claim. That's the thing with the Trumps. Their lies are so wild and ridiculous. So many people believe them because how could they lie about something so insane? Here's the clip, and then I'm gonna wax a tail about exactly what went down with the Trump charity. Here is Mama Grifter, Lara Trump.
Decided to investigate my husband's charity, despite the fact that it had one of the lowest expense ratios of any private charity in America. And unfortunately, guess who was hurt by that? It wasn't my husband. It's the kids of St. Jude. Who knows how many kids have died unnecessarily thanks to her investigation and her just vitriol and hatred for anyone with the last name Trump. It's
we only
disgusting.
have 30 seconds.
That is remarkable. That she had the temerity, or in impolite parlance, she had the stones to go on Fox News and say that with her freak mouth. Let me read a little bit from this Forbes article. Forbes, not the New York Times or the liberal whatever. This isn't the Daily Kos. This is Forbes, a conservative publication from June 28, 2017. Forbes, how Donald Trump shifted kids' cancer charity money into his business. Because you'll remember, if you've been paying attention for the past 5-6 years, Donald Trump's charity was shut down because they did this very thing. They weren't acting as a charity. They were using it as a slush fund for their business. Donald Trump was taking charity money and buying Tim Tebow jerseys. He was taking charity money that was donated to help children who were sick and dying and having portraits painted of himself. But it's Letitia James, the black attorney general of New York, who needs to be demonized. They were shut down. They can't even operate a charity in the state of New York. That's how irresponsible these freaks are. So here's Forbes and their account of it. Like autumn leaves, sponsored Cadillacs, Ferraris, and Maseratis descend on the Trump National Golf Club in Westchester County, New York in September for the Eric Trump Foundation Golf Invitational. Year after year, the formula is consistent. 18 holes of perfectly trimmed fairways with a dose of Trumpian tackiness, including Hooters waitresses and cigar spreads, followed by a clubhouse dinner, dates encouraged. The crowd leans toward real estate insiders, family, friends, and C-list celebrities such as former baseball slugger Darryl Strawberry and reality housewife and bankrupt fraud felon Teresa Giudice. I know her face. Sorry to say, don't know her name. I know she was on one of the Trump reality shows, if my memory serves. The real star of the day is goofball Eric Trump, the president's second son, and now the co-head of the Trump Organization, who has hosted this event for 10 years on behalf of the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis. He's done a ton of good. To date, he's directed more than $11 million there, the vast majority of it via his annual golf event. He has also helped raise another $5 million through events with other organizations. The best part of all this, according to Eric Trump, is the charity's efficiency. Because he can get his family's golf course for free, that's a point to remember, because he can get his family's golf course for free and have most of other costs donated, virtually all of the money contributed will go toward helping kids with cancer. Quote, "We get to use our assets 100% free of charge," Trump tells Forbes. That's not the case. In reviewing filings from the Eric Trump Foundation and other charities, it's clear that the course wasn't free, that the Trump Organization received payments for its use, part of more than 1.2 million that has no documented recipients past the Trump Organization. Golf charity experts say the listed expenses defy any reasonable cost justification for a one-day golf tournament. Grift, grift, grift. Rake in the cash. Take it from kids in need. They did it with the golf tournaments. They did it with the Trump inaugural fund. Donald Trump was charging 10, 12, 15 times the rates for his rooms because becoming president was about what he could sift off of the American people, how much money he could skeeve away because they are scumbags. And Lara Trump sitting there flapping her lips about Letitia James killing kids with cancer. Additionally, the Donald J. Trump Foundation, which has come under previous scrutiny for self-dealing and advancing the interests of its namesake rather than those of charity, apparently used the Eric Trump Foundation to funnel $100,000 in donations into revenue for the Trump Organization. And then final paragraph here. I would suggest, I'm going to put the link to this article down in the description, at the bottom of the description. Go read this. Just Google Eric Trump charity, Donald J. Trump Foundation charity, and follow the case. Read what happened. It was incumbent upon Leticia James to end the cycle of abuse and self-dealing. It would have been dereliction of duty not to shut down their grift. Final paragraph here. And while donors to the Eric Trump Foundation were told their money was going to help sick kids, more than $500,000 was redonated to other charities, many of which were connected to Trump family members or interests, including at least 4 groups that subsequently paid to hold golf tournaments at Trump golf courses. So cry me a river, Lara Trump, about how Leticia James is the evil one who's killing kids with cancer, while you and your family are redirecting money away from their health care and into your pockets. Shut your mouth. Garbage. Gross. setting the record straight. That's what this entire thing was about, because we cannot let lies stand, especially egregious ones that besmirch someone, a honorable public servant, and cast doubt on their efforts to actually protect the kids she's claiming they were there to help. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok is paused for now while I'm banned. But if I do something for you that brings you value, whether that be a smile or information like this, just a video to share on your timeline to correct the record, please consider supporting my work. You can click the join button below this video, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast, or you can buy some merch at the merch store. There's links below. You can also just go to dollemore.info, and that will redirect you to the merch store. Every little bit goes a long way in helping support what we're doing. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.